Over the last 50 years, fast food has exploded all around the globe. McDonald's, the world's most profitable fast food chain, is worth $191 billion and has 41,800 locations worldwide. No matter what major city you're in around the world, you can almost bet there's a fast food chain inside. But fast food isn't the only thing that's skyrocketed since the 1980s. Growing at a similar rate is obesity. Over the last 50 years, obesity has doubled in almost every major country, with 40% of the world's population being obese. And because of this, fast food has been labelled as fattening.
But I disagree. So for the next 30 days, I'm gonna eat McDonald's every single day and still lose fat. I think processed foods like McDonald's gets a really bad rap for being fattening, and I'm honestly just sick of it. I talk a lot on my social media about non-restrictive diets where you can still eat the foods that you enjoy and lose fat. But it seems like there are people out there that still want to argue with me, so I thought, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Let's fast forward to day one.
For this challenge to work, I needed to create a calorie deficit while fitting Maccas into my diet every single day. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty hungry for the first couple of days, especially after the McDonald's feeds, because the food just isn't that filling even when going for high protein options like nugs. But apart from that, I wasn't really experiencing any funky side effects. My energy levels didn't crash, my cravings didn't increase, my sleep didn't suffer. I did have one weird poo after the McFlurry, but apart from that, I felt fine. I didn't fast or skip meals to make up for the extremely calorie dense Maccas runs. I didn't change too much about the rest of my diet prior to the challenge, just smaller portion sizes of the same foods that I was eating before. As for training, I didn't change anything. I kept lifting weights 4 times a week and tried to add a little bit of progress here and there. I also walked my dog twice a day as usual, no extra cardio, no HIIT classes, business as usual. I didn't give up going out on the weekends either. I went out for dinner with my partner, I went on lunch dates with my best mate, and still enjoyed mad feeds. 2 weeks into the challenge, I'd gained some attention on social media. A lot of positive comments and support were flooding in, which I really appreciated. There is a big but here. The loving crowd was outshone by an even bigger wave of hate on a mission to stop my challenge. I was accused of supporting genocide in Gaza for buying McDonald's. I was told that I was spreading harmful information, telling people that it was okay to eat junk food. This one individual told me that I reeked of white cis male privilege and to actually do something to benefit this world. But what these simple-minded fart sniffers didn't understand about my challenge was a very important lesson that I was trying to teach people about fat loss.
To lose weight, you need to be in a calorie deficit, which means you need to consume fewer calories for the amount that you burn. Those calories can come from nutrient-dense things like protein powder, yogurt, fruit, and meat. But those calories can also come from processed food, things like burgers or chicken nuggets. Whether the calories come from this sort of stuff or this sort of stuff, if you are in a calorie deficit, you will lose fat. Now, does this mean that if you want to lose fat, you can eat whatever the heck you want, Maccas 24/7, and lose fat? Technically, you could, but should you? No. An important part of a fat loss diet that makes you feel good and get results is having a balance between the foods that give you the nutrients that you need and foods that give you the enjoyment that you want. A mixture of both. If you just eat this sort of stuff and go cold turkey on everything else, you'll be miserable. And you're probably gonna get a bad relationship with food. You're probably gonna end up binge eating. But if you just eat this sort of stuff, you're putting fat loss on hard mode and you're gonna feel like complete garbage. If you're prioritizing nutrient-dense foods most of the time and you have leftover calories, there is no reason you can't have processed goods like McDonald's or chips or chocolate or pizza or whatever else it is that you want. Dosage dictates poison. In small amounts, even every single day, these types of foods are not harmful to you. They're not bad for you. They're not gonna kill you or make you fat. Over this entire challenge, only 10 to 20% of my daily calories have been coming from McDonald's, while the rest has come from foods that make me feel good, that fill me up, that make me healthier.
The last 15 days of this challenge were very similar to the first 15. Eat Maccas, lift weights, sleep, and repeat, so I'm not going to bore you with any more of that. Let's get on to what you're really here for.
So now for the $1 million question, was I able to eat Maccas every single day for 30 days and lose weight? Yes I was. 1.6 kilos to be exact. So I hope this whole challenge showed you that you don't have to give up the foods that you love to lose fat, but you do have to have a balanced approach that helps you move in the right direction while feeling good and enjoying the foods that you're eating. That's all I got for this one. I'll catch you all in the next.